Hi, hello, and welcome. Today we have some healthy food prepping going on and some kitchen cleanup and resetting for the week ahead. And I also have a really fun and exciting weight loss update for you. So stick around, we got lots of fun things coming up. So welcome back to my kitchen. This morning we had some breakfast and some family fun, and clearly we have a mess to clean up, but we also have some groceries and food to prep and get ready for the week. So we're just going to tidy up a bit and then get started. So for this week's meal plan, for the most of the mornings I'm fasting with one cereal. And then I'm doing some pancakes and waffles or eggs for the kids. And for this Saturday and Sunday, I don't have my kids with me. They're at grandma's, so I'm just fasting. But for lunches, I am trying out some new homemade Lunchable ideas that are tailored to my kids. So, pizza Lunchable that I make with the waffle pizzas. They really enjoy those, so I'm going to try those out. And then for myself, shakes and yogurts. And then for dinner, I'm doing chicken apple sausage with roasted veggies, some hamburgers or pot roast, taco bowls, grilled chicken, pizza for Saturday, and chicken meatballs with veggies tomorrow. Now that I'm ready to meal prep, I'm going to get all my tools out, which are my cutting board, my knife, and my food prep containers, as well as the produce that I'll be pulling out, which are my berries, bell peppers. I've got some squash and some asparagus. I also have some celery sticks and an onion and some napkins. Since I've had a lot of questions from viewers about these containers, I thought I would share with you. These containers are easy to open and close, and it has the lid attached, which is really nice. It has a really good seal on them with the rubber seal around the edge right there, and it has a nice airtight lock, which helps keep my food fresh. It has a snap close, so I can easily tell when it's really closed or not. These containers are long and short. They're ribbed at the bottom, so you can use it for meats and cheeses as well as the vegetables like I do. The brand is Progressive. It's the Prokeeper model. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll link it down below, but you can also get these at the Container Store or at Costco. I'm beginning today by soaking my fruits. That's my strawberries and blueberries for this week. And I like to soak them in a 3 parts water to 1 part vinegar bath. And I let that sit for about 10 minutes before I drain them and rinse them. And then I do cut up my strawberries and I package them a certain way. And with the blueberries, I just drained and rinsed them, kind of let them dry for a little bit before I put them in an airtight container. And they last for at least the whole week. If you're a returning viewer of my channel, thanks for stopping by again and welcome back. But if you're new and you haven't watched my videos before, I just want to quickly introduce myself and tell you what my channel and my videos are about. So my name is Megan Renee. I started this channel because I am on a journey to kind of change my relationship with food, rebuild healthy habits in my life. And along the way, I hope to lose some weight. I started out at 225 pounds whenever I began this journey. And throughout my entire adulthood, pretty much, I've always weighed around that weight. I've teetered between 220 and 230. I'm 38 years old right now. I have 2 kids. I'm married. I'm completely happy, but I've kind of always just been on the heavier side. And at one point, I just woke up and thought, you know what? Enough is enough. I know what my bad habits are. I know what I need to do to lose weight. And now it's just really time to put that into action and do it. And so I decided to go ahead and film my journey because I know that there are other people out there like me who think like me, who know what to do and just maybe have trouble finding the motivation to do it, much like I have. And so I thought that if I record myself doing it, then I could encourage others to do the same while also keeping myself on track. So if that's something that you're interested in following and keeping up with my journey, I encourage you to please subscribe to the channel. I post videos every week as a means to keep myself accountable, but also help motivate others that are going through the same struggles. Okay, time for a weight loss update. Last week, I had set a goal to get down to 210, which is one of the lower weights that I've ever weighed throughout my adult life. I think when I got married, I was maybe 209 or 210, something like that. I can't quite remember. But 210 was my goal for the week because I had plateaued at 212 for a bit. And I am very happy to say that I did reach that. And I didn't just reach it once, I stayed there. So I'm super happy and very proud of myself for sticking to a majority of the plans. You know, change is very hard. Changing your mindset's very hard. Changing your habits are very hard. And so I'm just over the moon and very excited for myself that I am able to reach that weight and I was able to maintain it for consistent days and not just, target once and then bounce back up. And I'm also really happy that I broke that 212 plateau because that was starting to get really annoying. But my next goal is to be 205 or less by my birthday, which is August 18th. So the day that I'm doing the voiceover today, it's July 30th. And so that gives me 18 days or so. So I think I can do it. It's 5 pounds in 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. Definitely doable. And so I will update you on the video that posts after my birthday. Okay, going back to breaking habits are very hard. I want to talk about bad habits for a moment because I believe that I stayed overweight because of bad habits that I developed from stress. Years ago, when my husband and I got married, he had a job where he traveled a lot, like all the time, like an unhealthy amount of traveling. And it was stressful. It was a stressful job for him. It was very demanding. And before my son was born, we probably had maybe 2 days, if that we could be together before he had to go back on the road. And we often went out to eat as a way to connect, as date nights and such. Well, when my son was about 8 months old, my husband was still traveling and I was working and going to night school at the same time. It quickly became habit for me or us to grab a quick bite to eat somewhere so we didn't have to cook clean. On top of that, we also had developed the mindset that I think many people develop as we get older that, I've had a bad stressful day or I worked so hard today that I deserve to indulge in my favorite meal, which typically, for mine and my husband's case, it was not a healthy home-cooked meal. it was not good. Our go-to meals were either our favorite Mexican restaurant or for mine, it was pasta. I literally could eat pasta all day long. And we wouldn't just eat until we felt satisfied and then take the leftovers home. We would eat until we were feeling pretty stuffed. And that mindset quickly became a bad habit of constantly eating out. And when we didn't eat out, the food that I was making was quick and easy. There's nothing wrong with that, but typically quick and easy doesn't equal healthy, nutritious meals. It can, but for us, it didn't. And also by that time, I had my daughter, so I was having 2 kids and going through graduate school at night. And then let's throw in COVID to that mix, because why not? So we can all relate to that time. And it was just, I developed eating my feelings, like all of them. All the feelings I had, I would celebrate with food. We had done this for years, and sometimes, we had times of improvement, and then we had times that weren't. And so, you get it. I think you get the point. So cut to the present, and my husband doesn't travel anymore, thank God. And I'm not in school. I've graduated, and my kids are older, and we're starting to feel more relaxed and more calm and starting to get the groove of life and being a family, a functioning family. I knew the damage that I did to my body had taken a toll when I was outside playing with my kids, and I had a hard time running a distance of just a few houses, not a block, not a couple blocks, a few houses. My husband and I started listening to some health podcasts. My husband has a couple healthcare professionals that he likes to listen to or watch on YouTube. And I really enjoy watching food documentaries, and really just started educating ourselves on the food system. And we kind of thought to ourselves, we just got to stop. We got to stop what we're doing. We're not doing our body any good. So to kind of sum it up, here we are. I planned out, what we're going to do to control our habits and our emotion so that we're not letting stressful situations or other emotions dictate how we eat. We're trying to separate them. And then while also educating ourselves on the food that we eat so that we can make better choices and bring better quality food into our home. Well, one day I have a funny kind of story that, kind of sums this all up, right? One day we were driving home, and my husband was working on something I can't remember, setting something up for my mom. And we were driving home, and he kind of said to me, I think I deserve some KFC right now. And I kind of turned to him and I told him, or do you deserve to not have KFC? Because you deserve to have healthy food that will take care of your body and make you feel good. And KFC is not going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel like crap. And we know it. And I'm speaking to my husband. I'm not speaking to the people here. So we drove home and we had dinner, and it was delicious. And at the end of the night, he's like, yeah, you were right. And we kind of do that for each other. We're our checks and balances for each other. So, my point to this is that kind of what drove me to all of this to begin with is that our relationship with food cannot be one that's based on emotions, but better as a means of building a vessel, in our body that has strength and longevity to take us as far as you can in life. I mean, I know the inevitable is that we're all going to die, but I don't want to die at a young age because I have a chronic illness, because I've ate terrible my whole life. I want to live as long as I can and see my family grow and grow. And so, diets, fad diets, and quick weight loss methods are all fine, but for me, I knew they weren't going to solve the problem until my habits and my mindset changed. And so once that clicked for me, I knew that I didn't ever want to go back. And so, sometimes we know what to do. I believe as a society, we know what to do. We live in a very great time where most of us, have this wonderful access to an abundance of knowledge. So to say you don't know how to lose weight is an excuse, really, at this point. You just don't want to. You don't want it bad enough yet. And so this for me right now was us wanting it bad enough to make it a priority. So there's my story. I hope that helped and maybe helped motivated you a little bit, but yeah. Well, we are coming to a close on the food prep portion of today's video, and I just want to say thank you for watching. But if you'd like a little sneak peek about what happens, kind of behind the scenes to get ready, what I do to prep my kitchen before I do all this, go ahead and stick around and you can see how I clean up and reset my kitchen. So that's going to get started in 3, 2, 1.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
I just want to give a little bit of love for this table real quick. It's looking pretty old and janky, but it's actually really strong. It's got a lot of wear and tear on it because my husband and I bought it. It was one of our first pieces of furniture that we've bought for our new home when we first got married. And so we've had it for probably, 12 years maybe. But it has gone through a lot of love with us and the kids, and the table's so strong. I just need new chairs. The chairs are terrible, but so I'm thinking about refinishing it and then just maybe buying some new chairs because I do not have the time to reupholster those chairs, but I think I can get the table, kind of give it a little facelift. So if that's something that you're interested in and you're still watching this video, I actually have a lot of pieces of furniture that I'm looking to refinish throughout my home because they all have that dark and kind of gloomy wood look, and I just want to brighten it up a bit. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know in the comments because I'm not sure, what my audience is still kind of feeling. So yeah. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can do some furniture remodels here. We'll see.
We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. There's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. It's electric when you kiss me. Never felt this way before. We're magnetic, wanna stay here closer than close. Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking wild, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel
Tell me why I have 3 times as more forks as spoons. I don't get it. Does anybody else find that they have more of one piece of silverware? I'm interested to know if I'm sure I'm not the only one. I blame it on my kids.
Feel like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. It's high up above from the ground.
So I was putting my utensils away. This is the drawer that I keep all of my spatulas and spoons and such. And I open it up to put them away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like someone spilled a whole cup of coffee down here, which our coffee maker is right next to it, so it's definitely possible. But so I'm just quickly giving that a clean and putting my silverware back in.
Cause you make me feel like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. It's high up above from the ground. We're closer to heaven. Closer to heaven. We're closer to heaven. We're closer to Tell me how to be closer to ya. Tell me how and I'll do it, babe. Cause I just wanna make you feel what I do about you. So just tell me how and I'll do it, babe. I love it when you whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear. Promise that your secret's safe with me. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayer.
So about 2 years ago now, I had bought a full pot and pan set and baking set of the Caraway dish set, and I truly do really like them. But my bakeware, the flat bakeware, they're getting very kind of grimy. And so I reached out to them and I asked them, what's the best way to clean these, because there's some special material on them and you can't really scrub it. And so they gave me some instructions. So next week, be on the lookout. I will be deep cleaning a couple items of my Caraway bake set, along with deep cleaning my oven, because it desperately needs it. So if that's something that you are interested in, be sure to subscribe so that you get notified when my next video comes out, because that will be the most satisfying oven clean you've probably ever seen. Trust me, it's disgusting.
Whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear. Promise that your secret's safe with me. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason I am free. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason.
I know it looks like I'm throwing trash on the floor, but my trash can's right under there, so it's all going in the trash.
You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason I'm free. a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it, I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space. You send me right out into space.
Well, we're about to wrap up this video, so I just want to say thank you so much. And, stay motivated, stay positive, keep thinking happy, positive thoughts, and you can do anything. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
I feel good.
Be sure to like and subscribe to more videos. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.